Hi, everyone. Are you a mom that is struggling with forgiving yourself for the past and believing in yourself for the future? Today, I want to talk about that today. First, I want to welcome everyone who's new here. My name is Sally Harris, and I'm a mom who walked a difficult road with my own daughter for over 10 years. And I'm here because, while her life was spiraling out of control, mine did the same. And so now I have the honor of walking alongside other moms in their restoration to their future self. And so I'm glad you're here. Let's dive into this because, there's something, a saying that's forgiving your younger self, believing in your current self, and creating your future self, right? So going from that past to the present. Right now, it's really focusing on how do you get through the moment by moment, day by day, when you're under that much stress. And so I definitely can relate, and I know how you're feeling, definitely have been there. So forgiving your younger self, really, that takes a lot of work, but it definitely can be done. Realizing that you did the best you could with what you had and what you knew at the time. And that, your circumstances or your child's circumstances, you're not the only influence in their life. We talk about this in group all the time because it's one of those things where it's really easy to have it all sit on your shoulders when really it's not your burden to bear. And your kids, my kids, they all have their own path in life, and they're going to make choices to what path they're going to choose. Now, granted, there are a lot of circumstances that can control that. But at the end of the day, if they really want more for themselves, then they can ask for help. And I know that majority of you are willing to be there if and when that happens. But in the meantime, we need to be able to believe in your current self. We need to be able to believe in the fact that, I can get through this. I can get through this. I can survive. I need to be here for myself and for the rest of my family. Maybe you're married, you have other children, you have friends, other relatives, you have other people that love you as well. This is not about moving on from your kids. It's you moving forward. Doesn't mean you don't love them. And I know for me, that was always difficult for me because I always thought, well, how can I be happy or even attempt to do something positive that means that I don't care or I'm giving up or I'm moving on? No, I'm moving forward, right? And the healthy version of your child, I promise you, the healthy version of your child would want that for you. They would want you to keep moving forward while they're over here figuring out their stuff, right? So creating that future self, what does that look like? Well, that is something that we talk about in my membership. It's called Grit and Grace. And my membership is a group coaching where other moms come together and we talk about these things because you focusing on yourself is so important right now. You need to either, see that healthier version of you. Maybe you are like me and had kind of taken several steps back in your health journey, in your life, making some poor choices for yourself. Maybe you're drinking in excess, or maybe you're not paying attention to your diet, you're not getting the vitamins and minerals you need to be operating at your best self, because some of that may sound trivial, but it is so crucial. And especially, obviously I'm not a doctor, but, especially as women, if you're watching this, I'm assuming you're a mom, which is who this is targeted for. You all at this age, our hormones play a huge factor, even without stress in our life. So you compound stress on there, highly recommend checking that out. Your future self will thank you for that, because I know that was a situation I went through as well early on. And once I got my hormones, leveled off, I felt like a different person. Doesn't mean everything was grand. I was still in the middle of the mess and the chaos. But that piece of me leveled off, and it was really took away a lot of anxiety. In addition to, obviously, I had to quit drinking. So once that happened, things started changing. And it's those small daily steps that you get to do that are going to all add up into these amazing things for your future. And so I just want to encourage you today that you can, and it's okay. if you won't give yourself permission, then I'm giving you permission, because I know it's hard when you're in the thick of this and you're thinking, well, I just need to stay where I'm at, or I just need to be, I can't move on with my life because my son or my daughter is in chaos. So I just want to encourage you, and I hope that that helps. I mentioned the group that I have, my membership is something where if you're interested in that, please do click the link for the discovery call. Any possible ways to work with me, I'll start with that discovery call, because I want to have that conversation to make sure that, what's the best fit for you. And I would recommend for you what I think that is. I do one-on-one coaching, and then of course my membership, which is group coaching, twice a week. And so there's definitely an option for you, and we can figure out the best route for you and your situation. So I look forward to talking to you soon. I'll see you later.